Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 mk2, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 40.5, and I actually recorded a whole bunch of blooper sessions, and I figured I actually wanted to do things differently, so I re-recorded kind of this session 40. But back to the blooper. I love this thing. I think it's a great little looper. I wish I had some other loopers sometimes, but this thing is just super fun. So unlike the Force and the OP1, where you can get a nice metronome and other things to play, the blooper, you're really kind of on your own to play stuff out. So I'm going to give a few attempts here to record in like a drum loop, and we'll see how it goes. So helps if I'm actually on some drums here. I'm going to turn it down a little. Actually, maybe I turn it down here on the volume as well. All right, that sounds good in my headphones. Hopefully it sounds good to you guys. So all I did was I triggered I had to push the foot switch to basically patch in on the blooper to tell it to start recording, and then I have to hit it again to tell it to stop. So you kind of want to hit on the 111, and when you come back for your loop, you want to do it on that 111 again. So the blooper has a few things on it. One is it's got these buttons on the front. They give you some modifiers and allow you to change the sound. So if you're even halfway decent at playing, you can do some fun stuff like get a loop going. Hopefully this will work. If I go to the middle, my middle modifier right now is adjusted to a kind of like a slicer. So, and this knob is going to adjust the pattern and the probability of how it slices and stuff. So in here, it doesn't sound great, but you can sometimes get like fun stuff out of it. From 12 o'clock going right, it's going to keep a consistent pattern. And if I remember correctly, if you go to the left, it's going to give you a kind of over time changing pattern. It's not going to be the same. So anyway, turn that off because it's fun, but I want to kind of show you guys, you kind of loop here. This middle knob here on the top is layers, and that allows us to record in. So once you've kind of locked in a loop, we can then start doing some other stuff where we can then basically drop in. It's now in overdub mode. It'll just keep recording. I can turn the recording off. So now watch this. And you can get up to 8 layers for this. So right now, if I move the knob, we have 2 slices. Left side is going to be the original loop, no hats. If we go right, we've now added those hats back in. And you can kind of rock this knob. Now, this is additive, so if we want to add something on top of it, so let's say I'm going to turn fixed velocity off here. So now we've added in, we've got 3. We can drop the wood blocks out, still have the hats going, or we can drop everything out. It mixes all the content into the next layer together. So you have to think of this as an additive process. But also, if you want to come back and revert, let's say we didn't like the hi-hats or the wood block, or we want to do it differently. If I start recording on the layer 1, it's going to basically wipe out layers 2 and 3 and start again. And you hear it, like my timing's a little bit off, so if I don't like it, so there we go. We now have that in. So we're back down to 2 layers. Those hi-hats are gone. If I want to add them back in with that, I just have to re-enable. If I don't like that take, just go back to the previous version. think I just got a double hit. Yeah, you can hear. It's fine though. Again, I just go back, wipe it out. I think I got it that time. So, and again, I just come through the layers, pull stuff out, and it's gone, and I can bring it back. And as long as I'm not recording, you know, I can switch over and start adding in bass. And if I want to record it, just enable it. We've got it. And we can pull it out. So anyway, I'm gonna have to stop. If you go to Blooper, it's definitely a little fun little thing. And I'm not even showing you guys hardly any of the cool features you can do with it. I didn't want to be like super blooper focused, but I'll do like 1 or 2 more of these things. But yeah, Blooper's fun. I think it's great. It's a fun little looper. It's got kind of some of its own quirks and stuff. But if you got one, definitely play with it. I think it's great doing live looping. I think it's super fun. And as I always say, if it sounds good, it is good. Guys, keep making music, and peace.